Hello guys, today I will show you the level selection UI inside my game and how you can implement it in your own game. So stay ready and let's go in the tutorial. Like you see, this first menu already explained in my last video. If you want to have this main menu UI, go to the last video. For now, I will show you the level selection. Like you see, if I press in the settings button in the levels, you see they are all locked. I forgot one thing. I will make them lock. So first of all, there is it. They are all locked. It's normal because when you start a game, all level must be locked. So when you press play, you will see a player with this arrow. This arrow, it will give you the direction, the indication of the gate, and you will ask me what is the purpose of this gate. This purpose of this gate is what you will decide if you win, because if you enter, you win and you go to the next level. And each gate, it contains different enemy, different giant. Like this first level, you have a gate that protects the gate to the level 2. But fear nothing, because there is no attack logic in the giant. So when I enter, there is it. I won. I go to the next level. Like you see this arrow, you will go, there is it, level 3. And if I press the space button, you will see the level 2 and 3 is locked. If I go to the level 4 door, like this, right now there is no enemy that protects the door, because just I saw you the level selection. For the enemy AI, I will show you in the next video. There is it. We go to the door for the level 5. There is it. I enter. And you see they are all unlocked. If, for example, you won all the 20 level and you want to go to a specific level, just press the level like 3. There is it. You go and you start playing the level 3. And one thing you must know that all the levels are prefabs that set active to false, and when you decide which level, it becomes true. Like at this level 3, the prefab to level 3 is active. So I will explain you the components of each prefab, the scripts that I made, so you can make a lot of levels in one scene and skyrocket your game. So now I will explain for you the scene component. Like you see, I will stop the game from running. There is the levels. First of all, you have an empty object that acts as a parent. You have this gate. It's a 3D model that I modeled. There is it in the prefab. Where is it? The arc, there is it. A sample model in Blender. Easy. For this gate, you have a gradient color that gives this beautiful look with a text. And you will know in the code why I use this text. And especially the name of the object in the scene. Because this name, you will check this number to know which level you are going to go. Then, this is the purpose of showing the zone delimiter and know how this map could fit number of zone. After a lot of consideration, I think 20 level is pretty good for this big size. Like you know, if the player starts from here with a chronometer, with a stopwatch, he will reach here in 1 minute if he keep running with no stop. So 1 minute is quite the distance. And I will turn this off, and like you see, you have the giants. So each level contains a number of giants. Like the first level, it's normal to have only one. This designs, it contains only the animation of idle. In the next video I will show you the AI. The same for all the levels, and the name must be good. So this 6 prefab, the 20 after. Then there is the level manager script that hold all the important data, like the level buttons, level keys. In the script I will explain for you. Then in the menu canvas in 6 panel, I will go to 6 panel, there is it. Under the level panel, you will have a scroll view that contains a viewport with a scroll bar vertical. The viewport content, I think I made it a little bit. I will then I don't know why, but I will leave it for next. The content contains a holder that is a grid layout group with a 250 cell size with a spacing of X and Y of 40. The alignment must be middle center, and you choose how many column. For my case, just 3 is enough. Then you have the 20 button. It's button with the text, and each button with the each button it contains a script. I don't know. There is it. The menu manager level button click. In the script I will explain it for you. So in the scene hierarchy, this is all, and some will wonder about the arrow above the player. There is it. This, the parent of the arrow is in the player, and arrow, there is it, and the parent rotates, so the arrow rotates around the player because the parent is between the feet of the player. So I will see if I forgot something. No, nothing is forgotten. So let's jump for the scripts. So let's start by reviewing the scripts. Like you see, we have 3 scripts that will work, and I will show you. The first script is the win trigger, the second script is level manager, and the third script about this function. So let's start. Everything starts when the player triggers the collision with the gate. So when the player enters the collision, we check if it is the player, not another object. Then, if it's the player, we take the parent transform. Like I showed you before, there is the form in the tree. You have a parent object empty with the 3D model gates of the level. You have a trigger that hold the current script, and you have a text. So the parent of this script is this, the gate. So when we check the gate, the transform, we check if it is not null. If it is not null, we take the target side. What is the target side? It's the get side element 1. So there is the parent, this one. So the first side is 0, the second side is this one. Like I said before, this text is very important. So when he take this side and he will put it in this variable, we will call the level manager script the method next level, and we will give it as a parameter, but this method it take only string as the parameter. So we make the target set.name, so we will give it the string. Then the parent object of the parent, we will set it to false, this one. The parent of the parent, this one, so we will set it to false because we already won, so this level is ended and we will go to the next level. Then the level manager win canvas, so it will show you the winning canvas, so you can press the button next level and you will go to it. So command B, there is a method. Before I will explain, I will show you all those variable. The first variable, a game object about the winning canvas that hold all the winning and game over UI. You have two text message pros, one in the game view, one in the game over UI. The second is just a public int that hold the current level number, a reference to the skills arrow manager. Then here about the level buttons, the strings that hold 20 keys for the player prefs. Then you have an array of the button for the levels. So this function only run in the start, so we can make the first button of the level to true, so it's interactable. We check the level lock, so when the player play in the first time, there is no key that hold the level keys, so we will affect 0 to the 20 keys. So that means all the 20 level are not cleared, so the button is locked. But if the keys is already exists and the value of the get int is 1, so that means the level is already cleared, and we will make the button interactable to true. So we return in start, and this the level text, it show you the elements of the text inside the game view and the game over. There is the two text message pro, so always the level with space, then the number of the level. So after that, don't bother with this, just for the debug purpose. So there is important function. So this method, it take a string, we call it level name. Then because the form is already, like I said before, the form there is it. The form is level, das, and the number of the level. So it's prefab, it contains this form with the level. So this is the prefab of level 2. We take the index of das, so we can take all the number after the das and delete all the letter before the das. This if just we check if the name is more than 2 and the das number exists. Then, like I said, we take all the number after the das. Just a sample debug to know if we extracted the number correctly. Like here, we will extract 2 because after the das we have 2. But I didn't test the function if we have here like 2 number of 2 number. In the future I will test, but here for from 1 to 9 it work. Here then we will spawn the level with the int as the parameter. So if we go to this function, you will see that there is a local game object current level. It uses a function, we call it find inactive level. This function is simple. It loop over all transform objects in the scene, and then we filter with the level name. The level name is what I provided here. So the spawn level, like I said, there is a level das number. Then we will return the objects, else we return null. So here, when we look for all the objects that have this form, level das with a number, because it already exists, we set it to false, because there is the current level and we already won. So we will go to the next level and we will make the previous prefab to false. Then this function, another look for the next level number, then we will set active to true. So we will spawn the next level. So the current level to false, the next level to true, and so on. We return to the next level, then you have unlock next level. This for the UI element. We will set the index, the key of the play prefs for the specific level to 1. We save and we run again this level. So like I said before, this function, when it detects that the specific key in the index corresponding to the same level is 1, we make the button of the level to interactable to true. Then the arrow manager find get level, so like you see before the yellow arrow, it will start following the new gate for the next level. There is the next level. The spawn is very self-explanatory, I already explained. This method is already explained. This for the previous tutorial. Explain it. And this, like I said before, for the test purposes. And the last method, the most important, is this, the level button click. So we give this function to the 20 button with int as parameter. What this function do? When you click in a level button among the 20, we spawn a specific level prefab. We take out all the UI elements and you update the UI element that exists inside the game view. Then we affect the player to the start position. So like you see, I use the reference script because this is the power of having all the level in one scene. So all your script in one place, no need for the instance singleton pattern that could be very hard when the game starts become big. So the code will fall for the problem of spaghetti code. But here everything is simple. The reference to the script very easy, so no problem. So I explained the level manager, and here the get state. This script is affected to all prefab parent, the level, and this activate level, it will loop between all the level prefabs, and it will check if it's the corresponding number, it will set active to true, else it will be false. So when you cleared all the 20 level and you want to play like level 18, when you click on the button level 18, it will spawn the prefab 18, but all the other level prefab will be to false. So now with this approach, all your level are prefab in the same scene, so you can implement in your game. You can, by example, change the ground or add another scene if you want to have more complex level. So the important thing is you have your level. I am in level 1, I can go to level 3, I can go to level 4, level 2. With this, the UI element updated, everything is good. So stay tuned for the next video about the enemy AI